Brexit news. This is how Theresa May can still win tomorrow even if she loses. Theresa May will regard anything less than a 100-vote defeat in tomorrow's crucial House of Commons vote on her Brexit withdrawal agreement as a victory, and will immediately begin working on a strategy to get the deal over the line, a political analyst has said. But bookmakers rate her chances of getting her legislation passed at just 3%, and are also offering short odds on a devastating defeat by 200 votes or more. Mrs May's Brexit divorce deal goes before MPs tomorrow, but Professor Tony Travers, director of LSE London, a research group based at the London School of Economics, said so resigned were she and her allies to defeat they were already in the business of damage limitation. He said, "It seems to me that the general news being bandied around, possibly by the government itself, is about a defeat of 200 votes or more. This way, anything below 100 votes would seem almost like a win, and would encourage her to try again. By delaying the vote from December, she has probably averted an even heavier defeat, and the thinking seems to be if we wait a bit longer, we can get it even closer. I am not saying that is right, but I certainly think that is part of their thinking." Mr. Travers suggested anything much over 100 would be very damaging to Mrs May, much as it is in cricket, and would probably persuade Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn to table a vote of no confidence in her government, although this was far from certain to be approved. He said, "It depends whether pro-Brexit MPs think they have a better chance with a general election, or by staying with the Conservatives. In the end, I think a substantial defeat for the government is almost inevitable, but anything lower than 100 would give them some belief that they could squeeze this number down." He stressed Mrs May's problem was the fact that there was no clear majority for any way forward, coupled unlikely cross-party alliances which will see arch-Eurosceptic Jacob Rees-Mogg vote with ardent Remainers such as Labour's Shkamuna. Betting aggregate website bookmakers.tv has compiled a series of odds which will make grim reading for the Prime Minister, with Mrs May heavily backed to be on the end of the worst defeat inflicted by the House of Commons on a government in almost a century. Stats include, the House of Commons to reject the Brexit deal tomorrow is at 1/33, which is a likelihood of around 97%. Theresa May to record the largest ever Commons defeat ever, with a majority of 228 expected at 1/3. 9/1 is the current price for Mrs May to fail to get her vote through the first time around, but to try again. A second EU referendum to take place before the end of 2019 to 6/4 House of Commons to accept the Brexit deal on Tuesday the 15th of January -9/1 UK to revoke Article 50 before the 30th of March 2019 and end Brexit -4/1 a 65% chance 3/1 to leave EU without a deal. Theresa May 4/11 to be leave office in 2019. A bookmakers.tv spokeswoman said, "The run-up to the meaningful vote has seen an unprecedented amount of bets on the Brexit betting market. The market suggests that should Mrs May fail to get her vote through, Jeremy Corbyn may table a vote of no confidence in the hope that it will bring down the government and trigger a general election." 220-229 votes are the current favorite at 6/1, whereas the odds for Mrs May only securing 199 or fewer is at 7/1, which would be a huge blow to the